This is The Purpose Works, and I'm Jane Lauterbach. Today we're going to talk about choosing. And as my mom would always say, life is made of choices. And while we all want to have optionality, when it comes to really important decisions, and let's focus in on work here, what I find so fascinating is we actually want everybody else to make those decisions for us. Many times it's the roles that we're going to take. I see this so often. Yeah, I went to so-and-so company because I worked for this guy and he went there too, so I decided I would go with him too. And I think about, well, did you talk about kind of the priorities of the assignment, or what you want to put up with and what you don't want to put up with? And the list goes on and on and on. You know, it reminded me too of a story. I was running a workshop and some person raised their hand. I think they kind of didn't realize what they were saying when they actually said it. And he said, I used to stay at work late because kind of like everybody else stayed at work late. And then I also realized that I was staying at work late because I didn't want to go home. And the problem with not wanting to go home was I had nothing else to do. And I kind of realized, like all of a sudden, 18 years later, that here I am and I have no idea how I got here. And I'm not really happy with where I am. And so one of the reasons we want to talk about this subject today is we don't want that to happen to all of you. So what we need to do is think of our careers really as stepping stones, never to be in a compromising situation in our jobs. And now more than ever, we want to make sure that we want to be in a position where we're doing something meaningful, that we have a sense of community, and that we have a sense of identity. Because currency comes in lots of different ways. It's not just financial. What do we want to get out of our experiences? Do we want to be the subject matter expert? Do we want to be a really considered leader? Do we want to be a builder of new technology, an investor or an inventor? Or maybe you just want to be an artist. The list goes on and on and on, and it's endless. So more than anything, it's being considered. Think about it this way. You don't have to pick just one thing, but you gotta pick. And whatever it is that you pick, persistence really matters. Good things do take time. One of my mates in my community garden said to me the other day, now remember, I'm just a novice when it comes to gardening, but she gave me this incredible advice. She said, just be patient. See what grows, see what doesn't grow, and then you try it again. And just keep at it because you continue to get better. And there's that expression too, that grass grows wherever you want to water it. So sure, size doesn't matter either. I think about this, I live in New York City, and there must be 50,000 different pizza places all over the place. And for the most part, they're all surviving. But you know what? It's really a matter of how do you want to do something that's really of incredible value, even though perhaps somebody else may be doing something similar. That's okay. As long as it comes from your heart and you're willing to make the commitment and work hard at it, that's the thing. And be proactive. Search for the right partners who also want to make a difference too. What are you bringing? Are you bringing knowledge into the situation? Are you seeing a gap that needs to be filled? What's the commitment that you want to make? Forget about expectations. As you've heard me said before, expectations are just accidents waiting to happen. And if I may, let's also change the dialogue to where that you can be in service. I wish I had $1 for every time someone said to me that they wanted to be on a board. And I wonder, well, why? What is it that they want? Because when you're on a really good board and when you're doing something of value, it's good, hard work. It's meaningful work. But maybe just want to think about, where do you want to be in service? Where do you want to give up your time? Where do you want to make sure that you're putting in hard work so that you're doing something that's going to be important and meaningful to the community that you want to serve? Nothing worthwhile is easy. As Madeleine Albright said, if there's someone standing in your way, then you're probably doing the right thing. For all the many who want to be on boards, be in service and the rest will come. The world needs you, especially now.